Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is Emily Hanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. And today I'm here with a completely indulgent makeup wish list video. I know I get to talk about new makeup releases every couple weeks with the new makeup nonsense, but that video is also a random choosing of things until I hit bingo. And oftentimes I don't get to talk about maybe smaller releases or just things that I'm really interested in. So I've been thinking about doing a wishlist video, and then my friend Karen Harris here on YouTube just released one of her own today. Just seeing her video show up in my subscription feed and watching it made me think, let's just do it. Let's make this video. This is the second time I'm recording it. I don't know what happened to the last footage. It just stopped filming. Probably for the best though, because I was trying to make a pretty tragic black glossy lip happen, and it was looking real bad. So back with just a matte black lip and some Moonspell makeup. If the video of me making this makeup look is not already on my channel, it will be up soon. The other kind of extra indulgent part of this video is that November is my birth month. My birthday is coming up on the 23rd, and while I don't really have people in my life that are going to be buying me gifts, I can kind of dream of having this wish list of makeup items that might just show up somehow magically into my life. Trying to turn what may be a negative into a positive by being optimistic. You know, you feel me? Okay. First thing up, I know I talked about it in New Makeup Nonsense, but the Meltamour Eterno collection. Besides the fact that FOMO is real, this is art. Like, the more I'm seeing people like unbox them and take photos and videos of them, the whole collection to me just reads as art. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. The packaging, how thoughtfully everything was made. And then the Vita palette is looking more and more pretty. The yellows and the greens, and people are saying like true neon, and yeah, really, really pretty. I would love to have the whole collection, or even just the two palettes, or honestly even just the Vita palette in my life, but probably not gonna buy it. Probably not. I do have a lot of those colors already, but purely as art, that collection is truly just beautifully done. Okay, another one that I'm kind of feeling FOMO on are the Cojones highlighters. I'm going to say that sending PR to all the small beauty YouTubers, Instagrammers, kind of working Cojones. The FOMO is real. So many people that I follow and that I know in real life have received all 6 colors. They all look interesting and beautiful, and they seem to work on a couple of different, like a different range of skin tones, and there's different formulas, and the packaging is cute. I don't need any more highlighter. I've been trying to just like play with different colored highlighters that I have in my collection for now until I feel like I'm ready to make a purchase. Because like I said, I don't need any more highlighters, but I'm so excited to see indie brands venturing into face products. Another indie brand that is expanding from eyeshadow into face products, and a love of my life, is Lethal Cosmetics. Lethal has this new Dream Sign collection that's launching on Black Friday, which seems to be a popular launch date for a lot of new collections. It looks like this Dream Sign collection is going to have lip glosses, highlighters, and 9 new eyeshadows. They're also releasing a new customizable 9-pan palette that looks, you know, cute, and it's like a black but hollow packaging. For me, there's some shimmers in the new release that are calling out to me. There's one that looks like it's that purpley gray shimmer that like Huda Beauty was doing in the Mercury Retrograde palette. Kind of like a chunky, shimmery, celestial kind of color. There are shadows that I want to, you know, buy from Lethal that I don't own. Like I didn't buy any of their last release. So I have a feeling I have another purchase from Lethal in my future, especially because the very first color of highlighter that they previewed is this like dark silver base with a lavender duochrome shift. I don't specifically want that color, but if that's the first color that they're like previewing of this new collection, I cannot wait to see what else they're releasing for highlighters. The second wave of colorful highlighters, I'm here for. I feel like ABH did Moonchild and Aurora, and a couple of brands, you know, came from that. Black Moon Cosmetics and some other like more, let's say, lower price releases, and then there was a gap. And then now I feel like with Kaleidos and possibly Lethal bringing out more colorful highlighters, that's exciting. There's two more indie brands that are coming out with single eyeshadows that are calling my name. And I actually think one brand is releasing more than one collection. So Terra Moon Cosmetics, I've never bought anything from them before. They have this line that they're calling Iridescent Chameleon Shadows, and it looks like they're also releasing some different multi-chrome shadows too. The Iridescent Chameleon shadows though look like these like sheer base with different color, kind of beautiful inner corner highlights, like as face highlights. I think they could be used all over the lid. They look like they're probably more of a sheeny metallic formula. And then Davina Cosmetics is releasing these sugar shifters that look like they're more of a glittery iridescent style shadow with shifting color. Kind of like an expansion pack to their Candy Exploders range, which is like a glittery kind of duochrome color flipping shadows. I mean, any kind of colors, multi-chrome, duochrome, iridescent situation, like I want it all over my face. I want it in my collection. I probably don't need anything from either of these two brands, but I do want them. More single eyeshadows that are beautiful and glittery and multi-chrome are all of the Cojones stained glass collection. I think that collection will forever be on my wish list. So I did buy a little custom 5-piece set when they restocked the full collection at the beginning of November. So there's two sides of the coin with this Cojones stained glass collection. One side is that they are absolutely worth their hype, and that I will get the 5 shadows and I will be like, I want all of the rest of them. Give them all to me at some point in time. The other side of the coin is that they are not worth the hype, and I will get the 5 shadows having spent $80 and waited what I'm assuming is a long amount of time based on what their website says, and I will feel like they are not worth the hype. I don't hope for that second option. I really do not. I really want to get these shadows and love them and feel like they're special and unique. But if I fall in love with them the way I think I'm going to, that could also be a problem. So I'm torn. I'm just torn. It's just like It's literally like makeup goblin deep within me. It's just, anyway, I don't know. I don't have a point when I'm talking. I don't really have a true point when I'm talking about the Cliona stuff, besides just like, they'll probably be forever on my wish list. Okay. Another indie brand that's doing face and eye stuff right now is Knoblow. So Knoblow released these skin glazing highlights, and they just look like beautiful baked jelly, like the ABHM Razy style highlighters. The color assortment looks really pretty. I hear that they're more of like a glassy skin style highlighter rather than a like beam me up into outer space alien slut highlighter. So that has a bit calmed my like desire to immediately pick one up. But I think Knoblow is going to be coming into stores in Ulta soon, so I'm hoping that I could see them and swatch them in store, because I'd love to see some of the different colors, because the lightest icy shade, that was the one I really wanted, but my new ColourPop highlighter has made me think I might be good on that like icy champagne train. It was weird rhyming. Anyway, so they're like on the wish list, but they're not climbing to the top right now. Texture. Texture was the word of 2019, and it's going to be the word of 2020. Let's see, what else is on my list? Oh, speaking of face products, I still have that Hourglass Ghost palette on my, like, I would love to have it in my collection kind of wish list. I don't need an $80 face palette. I don't need it. I have an Hourglass face powder that I still want, that I have that I can use up. So when they showed their face palette for this year, before they were having two, when they were just having one, I really thought, yep, this is the year. I'm finally buying my Hourglass face palette, because I love the powder formula. I think the blushes always swatch beautifully. I really was like, I'm gonna buy that, but I bought other things like Cliona shadows. I still want it, but probably not getting it. Yeah. But Hourglass, your powder formula is so pretty. I have a couple of things left on my list that are like kind of just like things I thought of that I threw on there. Speaking of luxury, Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. She just recently came out with new colors and kind of restocked all of her colors. Those look so pretty. I've been way back into bullet lipsticks, but I've never really been a luxury, not a luxury makeup person, period. I've never had like a luxury lipstick. I think if I was ever going to do it, Lisa Eldridge would be where I would start. Some of the trios that she had released, like I think it was the Blue Velvet trio. Just, I think with her, so I try to not be signed up to too many email, like makeup brand emails, but I am signed up for her. And she's honestly just a wonderful writer. She writes about her makeup, about what's happening when new releases are coming out. When I signed up for her like company email list, it was right at the same time that the Jaclyn Hill lipstick fiasco public health concern was happening. And to see how Lisa Eldridge was talking about her products, talking about it to her customers, being open, being communicative, like, was just such a, I don't even want to say a breath of fresh, I don't even want to say breath of fresh air. It was just like so cool. It was so cool, and she seemed so passionate and knowledgeable. And so ever since then, I've been kind of like, okay, if I ever want to buy a luxury lipstick, Lisa Eldridge will be where I start. So this brand, So I'm trying to be cruelty-free. I'm trying to actively only buy cruelty-free makeup brands when I'm bringing in something new into my collection. That's a fairly new development for me. Probably within the last year to year and a half have I fully committed to saying, like, I am cruelty-free. Except for this one thing. Like, I have not felt the call to really buy something non-cruelty free except for the fucking Laneige lip sleeping mask. I have yet to find a restorative lip balm or lip product that's as good as that one for my lips. And of course they have the little mini kits for Christmas time. I mean, I'm not saying I've tried every other like lip product under the sun. I'm sure I haven't, but it's really good for my lips. So I don't know if anybody can recommend anything that they've tried, especially if they've tried the Laneige sleeping mask and they like it. If you happen to be watching this and you're cruelty free and you have an alternative that you can recommend to me, I would be forever grateful, because that stupid Kiss Me at Midnight set is on my wish list. The rest of the list was kind of things I want, things I kind of talk myself out of. There's a lot of holiday releases coming out. I definitely don't need them all. I don't need all these things that are on my wish list. But to get real for a moment, I don't have a big source of gifts for my life, so I sometimes like to dream about, like, oh, if I had a Christmas wish list that I could give to people and they would buy gifts for me, these things would be on it. Anyway, that got a little too real at the end. Apologies if that was a party, like if that was a downer for anybody. That's just my life at the moment. Joys of being an adult, I guess. Anyway, tell me, what's on your wish list? What are the things that you kind of talked yourself out of, but you would totally still take as a gift? Or what are the things that you really, really, really want, and if somebody doesn't buy it for you, you're gonna buy it for yourself? Like, what's on there? Let me know. Or, you know, if you want, you can try to convince me of knocking certain things off my list. Go for it. Anyway, I've been here for long enough. Oh my gosh. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy hearing my opinions on makeup, seeing my ridiculous looks, following me along on this colorful journey, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but if you enjoy it, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm tired of talking. I'm sorry. I'm getting weird at the end. Thank you. I really do appreciate everybody that has subscribed. And thank you for spending a bit of your day with me. I hope to see you again real soon. Bye, friends.